You got Chris Benoit in the main event against Sid Vicious for the vacant WCW World Title because Bret Hart is injured, had to give it up. So Benoit is kind of going to take the place of Bret here versus Sid, but it's going to be for the vacant title, obviously. So you're saying you took some hard kind of taking to get Sid to even agree to job to Benoit.
What I'm saying is, John, go into a room with a guy 6'7" and his opponent's 5'7". The other guy's Jack 290. The other guy's 215. One guy has a huge contract. One guy got a very good contract. You're dealing with a guy that hasn't done a lot of jobs in his career, but it goes to show you the respect Benoit had, and goes to show you that sometimes people don't understand that some people get stuck with bad labels. I always found Sid Vicious to be pro. When I went and talked to him, he was man enough to say, "I don't think this is the right thing to do it in front of Benoit." Uh, I said, "Well, I really need to get this belt on Benoit," and he said, "Well, I don't think it's the right thing, but if you're asking me to do it, I'm going to do it." I said, "I'm asking you to do the favor, please." And he said, "Yeah, I'll do it. I trust you." So he went out and put Benoit over, and if you remember, he tapped out.
With Arn Anderson as the ref and with his foot under the rope. Was that just in case something happened? Why was Sid's foot under the rope? That's a safety
That
precaution there.
that was a fail safe for me. I mean, I was as this match before the match was going on, there was a lot of stuff happening, and I told Sid, I just want in case we need a backup plan, put your foot underneath the rope. I didn't think we were going to need the backup plan, but lo and behold, we did.
Now, why the failsafe? Because of all the issues with Benoit.
Yeah, not just Benoit, the whole thing. I mean, this wasn't one night that they decided, they didn't want me, Graham, Nash, JJ. They wanted a purge of the office. This wasn't just one night they decided it. They'd been talk about it, and then their attitude was a little different. And I just thought, well, you know, this got to appease everybody that he's winning the belt, but in case something happens, I got an out here. I don't want the guy appearing in the WWE like Flair did as, WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
So did he beforehand say, because it's been said by a few people, I don't know if Malenko said it or not, but Bruce Pritchard said it. Sometimes Bruce Pritchard's not the most honest person. Who knows how he would even know this anyway? But was it told to you from Benoit he did not want to win the title?
No. Who? Bruce Pritchard said that?
There was, I think on his podcast, I think he does it on purpose. He just embellishes some stories.
Oh,
I think he said he heard it secondhand. Obviously, he wouldn't know, but I think Malenko might have said it in an interview as well, where he said, "Oh, I don't think Benoit wanted to win the title." Is that true at all?
if it was unbeknownst to me. He never said it, you know. I
So it's
don't.
possible he said it to Dean, but he never expressed it to you.
Right. Possible. I would think that Dean wouldn't come out and say that unless there was some truth to it. But he didn't say it to me. And then when Sid said he didn't want to do the job, that would have been the perfect opportunity to say, okay, you don't want to do the job, I'll put you over. Put Sid in a bad position. But he didn't.
So when Benoit wins, he immediately with you. Is there any sort of like, hey, you're happy. You should be appeased now. Is he kind of pretending to be happy? Is he saying I don't want even want to be champion? What happens when he wins the title?
I said, thank you very much. We're going to do business, and I'm going to have you work with Nash and trade the belt 6, 8 months down the line. And that was the last I ever saw from Benoit.
interesting thing is with that, you think he would be happy. Like, you know what I mean? Like they were kind of complaining that they weren't getting their spots, weren't getting pushed. And I know you said they weren't happy with the office, they want a complete redo, but he's the champion now, so he is the top guy. That is what they wanted, isn't it?
Well, here's something that no one has ever talked about. When they walk in, Bruce Pritchard, I'm sure, hasn't talked about this. When they walked over, they were given the keys of the kingdom. They had together gone into the office and got a huge raise, the four of them. And I remember Eric telling people he was never going to do collective bargaining again. Where do you have the confidence that you're making $750,000 a year that you can walk over to another company and do as well, if not better, and have a straight line, unless you've been talking to them for a while? That's, if I was a lawyer, I'd bring that question up, right? I mean, $750,000 a year in 2000 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money today. And they walked over and they were featured immediately. So it wasn't that everybody on WWE didn't know how talented they were, but are you going to rock the boat at this period unless you've talked to guys? I think what I'm saying is they were so desirable that I think WWE would have matched anything we gave them and gave them more merchandise and everything else. But there had to be some talks there, I would think. Would you?
Honestly, it would lead to yes or lean towards yes, just because it was pretty smooth transition to get quickly over there, literally
Right,
within 2 weeks.
right, right,
Just
right.
seemed
And they didn't
fishy.
miss a pay.
Right. So
Ask, have Bruce ask that question.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.